Squad, Joe, listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Yo, good energy, good people. You know what it is. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo, Facts and Law. And we had a chance to come to the Funny by Nature tour. Shout out to the girl, Just Nesh. In a minute, you can get a chance to actually talk to her. And they got a live band going right now. They killing it. 3 comedians. Hey, listen, I'm excited. Right here at the Promontory, and you know, Chicago, baby. Let's get it. We'll be right back. You dig.
If it's your last night drinking, you supposed to do some shit. You ain't supposed to just go home. You gotta go home in the back of a police car. Make it good. You know, you got to fight with some Mexicans or something. I don't know. Salt pills enough. I'm a Cyrac, let it loose. That's the story. You got jumped in. You was like, you're king now, right?
Good energy, good people. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo, Facts and Law. And I finally had a chance to sit down with Just Nesh.
Don't say finally.
Listen, you know, she picked that up.
I don't like that word. Don't finally.
You know, it's been some times we've been trying to work, and I'm glad I had a chance to come tonight, sit down with you. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
What's up? I'm glad y'all made it. Yes.
Listen. You know, it's in the city, so we had a chance to make this.
Everything else be out south in the burbs, so I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta catch me when I'm past 79th, when I'm north of 79th.
Hey, you know how West Side nigga do? You start throwing numbers in it, we be like, where?
Oh yeah, if it's 2 names, I don't even go. That's West.
So tell us about it. Right now we at the
Funny by Nature special event, but it's Good Vibes Only presents Funny by Nature.
Oh, so Good Vibes Only presents Funny by Nature.
Yes.
With Just Nesh. Listen, now, when I tell you, I'm going to keep it real with you, right? Mm-hmm. You're literally my favorite female comedian. I know shade to nobody else.
Oh, thank you.
But like real talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it took me a while to like, but you know, you done seen me at a few of your shows, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We come out, I always love to show support. Was trying to get you in my movie, but you know, you was busy.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen.
We got some good stuff coming, so tell me, quick question, what's your favorite city to do comedy in?
I think I like anything Texas, so I wouldn't say my favorite city, but state. So Austin, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
Why is that?
I don't know. I was just have really good energy. Well, Chicago would be my first.
Oh, thank you. That's why I was, you know.
I figure outside of home. That's how I took it. But Chicago is always first because it's home. So it's always, you know, it's that familiarity. What's the word? Familiarity. Okay.
Close enough. We know what you meant. You know what I'm saying?
So it's that, and then it's my people figure. Shout out to shit. Then after that, I would go Texas, any state, DC, top tier.
Yeah.
DC, Atlanta. You know what's crazy? Anywhere besides Chicago makes comedy so easy because Chicago is so spoiled because they have so many great comedians. They get spoiled, so you have to work extra hard. People are like not impressed with just regular comedy because we have it. We have some of the greats. So when you go somewhere and it's like they don't have what Chicago have, they really appreciate it more. So Chicago make you work.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Now, how long you been doing comedy? About?
It's 11 years. This year made 11.
Yeah. So in that 11 years, have you ever bombed?
Yeah, of course. I bombed. I got booed. I got booed at Grambling State. I'll never forget that. Fuck them kids. What year was I there?
Fuck them kids.
I was there for Steve Brown homecoming show. Them kids booed me. And then bomb for me is when they don't laugh as hard as I want them to.
Okay.
So I rarely had like cricket rooms, like crickets where don't nobody laugh. But if they not laughing, like I think they should be laughing, I bombed. So it's a lot of that. I got a lot of that. I'm like, that was a good joke. Y'all really just said, fuck
y'all ain't hear me? I said.
Yeah, they gave me like a giggle on like one of my hitters. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm bombing.
So what would you say is like, what's the best thing about doing comedy?
The best thing about doing comedy is just making people feel better for whatever time I got them. Yeah, I think that does a lot for people. So yeah.
Now I know I've been watching you for years. You've been doing your thing on the move, on the road. What's like Just Nish's ultimate goal for this comedy game?
Ultimate goal, just to get on the level where I'm selling out theaters and arenas.
Okay, that's it. You don't wanna like shows or movies?
Shows and movies are always welcome, but my passion is comedy.
Stage?
My passion not acting, but I know the shows and movies, yes, that's a goal so that I can sell out arenas and theaters.
I can dig that.
I don't get excited. I gotta wake up and be on set at 5 o'clock and leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's not my goal is I post these tour dates and I'm doing 10 arenas, a 10 arena city tour, and I'm selling all of them out.
I can dig it. Is that why you ain't making it, mama? No. All right, so now if you wasn't doing comedy, tell me, what do you think it would be for Just Niche?
I don't even know. I really don't know. I was doing social work before I started comedy, so I would still be in that capacity somewhere.
Yeah, you like caring for people. I mean,
I do care for people. That just be on my nerves. So I'm glad I started comedy because it's just social work and resources, lack thereof. It just makes it a really hard job for somebody who really want to help. So I think that probably would have stressed me out, but I still would have did.
I think that's dope because when you was like getting the chance to make people feel better.
Yeah.
Whenever you got them.
Yeah.
It kind of leans to your thing now.
Yes.
Right. All right. So, Niche, I know we got you here tonight. What you got going next, and what can we look forward to?
Oh man, y'all! I filmed my special. I filmed my first 1 hour special. It's self-produced, self-directed, self-filmed. It's a selfie jam, but I got a team. But the special will be out this summer. So look for self-serve, selfie comedy jam. The special. It's almost turning into a movie right now.
Do you know where it's gonna be, or you working on that right now?
We have some place where we know it can be, but I have a couple of festivals to go to, so I can't guarantee you where yet until these festivals.
Well, I'm waiting on it.
So yes, this summer, y'all, summer 2024, it will be out.
Listen, summer 2024, it will be out.
Self-serve,
special,
selfie comedy jam.
Selfie.
It's a selfie comedy jam.
I see you doing that.
It's something y'all never seen before, and I'm so excited about it. So it will be out this summer. Wherever we put it out, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
Let's get it.
Let's check
that bag.
Let's check that bag.
Let's support Just Niche, Chicago's finest, and we're gonna be back in a minute. You dig?
Thank you.
Okay. You dig?
At least one thing you like. Y'all gonna get married? Oh, you need to listen. Whoever the bottom, you need to be careful because he just talked to you. You don't know about that. Make sure that he has purpose. He has potential. Because y'all can get married and be miserable too. Shit. Married people. Any married people in here? Ooh, y'all happy married people. Hey, that's your husband? Who is that? That's a woman. Oh, bitch, that's why you happy. He ain't here. That's why you over there. Bitch, he ain't with you. I know, but you gotta laugh.
We back, and we now here with Miss Crystal. Y'all just saw on stage. You, Crystal.
Yes.
Tell us about your set. And first, no.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Tell us where you're from.
Okay, I am originally from Texas, very small town called Tatum, Texas.
Tatum?
If you've heard of Tyler, Texas. Graduated from Prairie View A&M outside of Houston. And then I moved to Los Angeles where I started my comedy career. And right now, currently, I am living in Vegas because I'm on a residency with Magic Mike. So I'll be there.
Magic Mike?
Yeah, you know Magic Mike, the movie with Channing Tatum?
Is that the white boys being naked?
They ain't being naked. That's the thing. We're making fun of strip clubs, and it's actually trained professional dancers. It's a really great show. Actually, the best numbers in the show are the women and men dancing together. And I tell men all the time, come to the show because it's nothing but women there. They tipsy, they ready to have fun. I bring the funny, keep the show going. It's 90 minutes of greatness, and it's a good time. So.
Well, she said if y'all in Vegas and y'all want to go
Wednesday through Sunday. 7:30, 10:30, and on Saturdays, our good greedy ass have 3 shows.
Hey, gotta get every penty.
Yeah, they want every penty. So we have a 5 o'clock show, a 7:30 show, and a 10 o'clock show.
That's dope. Listen, I'm not really in a man dancing around.
But the women, like we
good.
have but that's the thing. My brother actually was like, I'm not coming, but he wanted to just support his sister, so he brought his wife. And that night, they did some strange things in the car that they needed, some Aspirine. That's all I'm gonna say.
Some what cream?
Aspirine. You know what Aspirine is. That's for the old people when we need, we still trying to do those things, but we need a little lube on them joints.
I was gonna say, I
a
ain't
little
sure what that is,
lubrication
but
on the joints. We still can do what we do, You know, don't act like that. Me and you both know we both at that age. But
she's
that aspirin
wait, what age is
lube
that?
for
Hold
the
on.
joints.
Wait,
I'm 50. I'm proud of being 50. If you're not getting older, you dying
50
young.
what?
I'm 50 years of age.
Hey,
wow,
listen, I'm not sure if she's telling the truth or not, y'all.
9/22/73. And my agent always tells me, Crystal, stop telling people, stop telling you, baby.
Every year, give me more.
Give me more.
I'm already knowing. That's what's up.
Listen, this is some, there's some heat up under this undercarriage. Yeah, like when we get older like that, the older we get, the warmer it gets. And we in Chicago too. You don't need no heater. You just need to get up under this couch, this fupa. Just get up under there.
Hey, listen, Crystal. So look, right? You are from Texas.
From Texas.
Moved to LA and then moved to
I'm in Vegas. Yeah, because I'm there on a residency.
What's your favorite city to do comedy in?
I'm going to say Houston, Texas. I love Houston. And then after Houston, it's going to be New York. And then after New York, it's going to be LA. Only in New York because you can do stand-up all night. You know what I mean? And in LA, you can only do 5, 7, 15 minutes. But New York, you can do stand-up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But Houston, I love it. Anytime I can be back in Texas with my people, that's where I want to be.
Houston.
Where
does Chicago fall in that? You see
Chicago, shout out to Just Nesh for bringing me here to Chicago. Chicago don't just be fucking with me like that.
Your first time?
No, this is like, I've done riddles a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, but anytime I can come out and fuck with Just Nesh, and y'all fuck with Just Nesh, that's my bitch. And make sure you watch her special that she did herself.
Let's
and
go.
Her Cash App, and her Zelle, and her Venmo, and her PayPal, and all the things is still open. So if you really, really fucking with a real bitch, you'll at least donate $20 or more.
Let's
Sorry.
get it. Listen. That's perfect. I love that. So now, how long have you been doing comedy?
Ooh.
When did you know this was for you?
Well, my story is a little bit different and that's one of the reasons why I pride myself on talking about my age, because unfortunately, my mother had a massive heart attack at 56.
Oh, shit.
And so I was so upset with my family and my sister, and I just moved to California thinking my old roommate in college was from being, when you're in school, you just say I'm from California. You don't say what part of California. And she actually was in Vallejo, California, because I kept saying, where's the Hollywood sign? She said, bitch, about 5 hours away. So I was just so distraught and upset with my family because my mother was the oldest of 4 boys. I'm a big tomboy. Don't let this weed fool you. I can shoot a 22 and I can fish and bait my own hook. But my mother was the oldest of 4 boys, and she had an enlarged heart. And even then when they told her, like, hey, she needs to calm down, chill out and stuff, my family still was like, because after my grandparents left, it was my mom. She was the oldest. And so she passed away suddenly right before my 30th birthday. And I just got upset and moved to California. And even then, I've always wanted to be a singer. That's why with the band, I was telling them, all right, that if they wanted me, but then I saw it was a little hatred because I was waiting. I was back there like double dutch. Yeah, I was back there waiting like double dutch. They both here, they not on camera, but I was waiting for them to call me and nobody did. But it ain't because I can't hold my own tune. So I'd always wanted to be a singer, but I never thought about stand-up. And with my mother's passing being so close to my birthday, every year for my birthday I'd be up inside a bottle, up under a bottle, just not a good time. And we just so happened to be at a bar that year, and they were doing stand-up, and my friend bet me, shout out to Evelyn, he bet me that I wouldn't go on stage. And my first night, I was drunk as fuck, but I got booked. And so I was like, okay, this will help me with like voice lessons, this will help me with acting lessons. And then I was like, I started noticing how I felt when I got off stage, and stand-up is the first thing that has challenged me this much, because I've been got a degree. You know what I'm saying? I said that's why I'm fucking with Uncle Joe Biden, because I'm trying to get them student loans taken care of. That's the only reason I'm trying to get vote for him. But stand-up was the thing that was really challenging for me, and it was the thing that got me out of the bottle after losing my mother. And then after that, I just loved it. And then after that, I found out he can pay a little rent and buy a bag or two every now and then. Or keep
Okay,
these.
let's go then.
You see the human. You see the human. Comedy playing for the human. Yeah, it's human. Touch it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he don't want to touch because he know if you touch, he got to pay for it. But yeah.
Hey,
And he's standing with a limp, ladies. He's standing with that right leg up a little bit. He letting you know that thing heavy. Okay.
listen, from her mouth to God's ears. But check it out. Listen, if you weren't doing comedy, what you think it'd be?
If it wasn't comedy, I would be coaching basketball. Because like I said,
She could shoot a 22.
man, what?
and
Come on,
you
Prairie View. Like, I understand. Back then, the D1 schools, Prairie View, all the HBCUs, we were in D1 and we weren't doing that well. Because back when I was in school, that was Paul Pierce. I'll never forget, we played Kansas, and Paul Pierce was tapping our guard on top of the head like he was a miniature chihuahua. However, now the HBCUs, we getting the money. Shout out to Deion Sanders. We getting the money.
What
Shout
school
out
did you go? Where
I went
you
to
go?
Prairie View A&M.
Okay.
Shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I can outrun the most. You know, I definitely can beat you running. I already know, because you're going to be worried about that hat and the church shoes. I can beat him running. That's probably why he didn't call me up to the band, because he knew that I could beat him running. And the man over here to the right that got his music socks on the outside of his jeans, he really making a statement. So I'm not going to say nothing to him, because if he willing to make that type of statement, he can fight. But that's probably the reason why they didn't bring me on stage. I'm just saying.
So look, right?
Yeah.
Y'all obviously see she funny as hell. But let me ask you this. With
Yes.
this comedy game, what's your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is to be able to, if I want some Funyuns, a steak, or a icy, be able to go and get it. And the other thing is to be able to help my family and do what I got to do and just stay out these streets, because a bitch is old now, so this ring ain't worth nothing no more. So I got to do what I got.
You just said it was heater.
It's a heater for the grown and sexy like this man. You know.
Listen.
Listen.
Third time, bro. You might want to take notes. Listen.
You better. I'm telling you.
She's trying to tell you something. Look. You feel me?
No, I mean, like, stand-up really, like, tonight, I'm so thankful for Nesh. Like, it's a good Wednesday night, and this is a blessing to have live music, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo, even if they didn't call me, you know, live music, and we got, you know, laughter, and we got our culture together celebrating and having fun. So at the end of the day, I get to do what I love to do. I get to do what makes my soul happy, what makes me happy, and, you know, I'm sweating up there like, you know, Whitney Houston just did a quaalude in the back. I love Whitney, so I can say that. And I just get to do what I love to do, and I get to pay my bills with it. So life is wonderful if I could just lose a couple of pounds. However, when we laughing, we burning calories.
So there you go. Keep us laughing.
Burning calories.
You know what I'm saying?
And you get under this warm. You see this? Ladies, don't worry about the fupa. A grown man will lift that fupa up, and he will lick under there like he's sending his last alimony payment off. So do not worry about that fupa, bitch. That's warmth. That's childbearing. That's good credit.
Hey, from her mouth to God's ears.
And if I don't get in the band, y'all know why, because y'all been hearing them ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey, man, we gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all know what time it is.
Haters.
Facts and law. In a minute.
You know, if my lip is doing that, I'm really singing.
You too funny.
Now I've been with a nigga 15 years, right? He called in the morning to make sure my daughter up for school because he's such a good dad. He called in the morning like, hey, babe, so man up. I'm like, yep, good morning, what's up? Well, I'm up. She good. I think you about to come up with me. It's like a janitor, bitch. I'm like, somebody open the key in room 3.
So, hey, y'all, check it out. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo Facts and Law, and we here with the, as y'all just saw, the very funny Miss Kelly. What's happening, darling?
Kelly Kellz is in the building.
You did. What's happening? Listen, we kind of got out to a bad start. I'm gonna keep it real with
But
y'all.
was it my fault? Can we keep it real with your viewers?
It's
Y'all
Facts
make
and
sure
Law.
it's Facts and Law, y'all. Make sure y'all stay locked in with Facts and Law. They up top. But this man really trying to give me some laws and facts that ain't valid, man.
Listen.
The number one team is the Packers. What?
Hey, listen, you heard her? So y'all know me. Y'all know good and well. She walked in here
And he started.
with a Green Gay Packers.
Dog, did you just say green gay?
Did I?
You were very
You
intentional.
said that. She said that. Listen.
His beard is shining. Whenever his beard is shining
the
like this,
coconut oil
the
is
coconut
oiling.
oil is
You know what I'm
oiling,
saying?
and it got him talking real greasy.
You need-
Yeah. No pun intended.
But seriously, look, the very funny Miss Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she's funny even if she is a Packers fan. But like, we had an opportunity to meet tonight, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm really impressed with your set. Tell me, what made you get into comedy? Like, where'd that come from?
My entire family is funny. Like,
Okay.
literally from Sunday dinners to just casual conversation with the family, we really gonna find the lighter side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been in tune with using comedic relief to avoid drama, problems, and stuff like that. So it was just easy for me to be funny. And I find that easy. Even as being an educator, I use comedy to help the students like be more relaxed and streamline the coursework. So yeah, it's just something who I am.
All right, so now you kind of mentioned something about being an educator.
Yeah.
You a teacher?
A
You
certified teacher. Was.
Was? Okay.
Yeah, so I taught for 9 years, certified K through 12.
Yeah. Okay, and so what was your favorite grade teacher, I would say? And did you have
So
a
high
favorite?
school. So high school for me was my favorite. Shout out to all the high school students, y'all the real MVPs.
Hold on.
Being an educator was something that I felt was like super important to me. Definitely once I graduated from college, Central State University, with a communications degree, and I couldn't find a job in communication, radio and TV broadcasting. So I got an alternate license in teaching, and I was just able to use my comedic relief, my comedic styles to make the kids feel comfortable, the parents, and then I just had a very successful career in teaching because of the personality traits that I possess.
Was it hard to leave teaching?
No.
Yeah. Apparently not. So it wasn't hard to leave teaching?
No.
Okay, I'm just saying because you said you had a very
I mean, it's
successful
hard.
career.
It was hard leaving the actual students because of the stories and knowing the impact that I had. But I realized I'm about to impact the world. I touch the world. I teach the world. I lead the world. So no, I'm definitely.
So you teach the world. You've been doing comedy for how long?
Mother's Day will be 15 years.
15. All right. Have you ever bombed?
It depends on what a bomb is. I think a bomb is somebody who considered as a failure. A bomb sounds something that it can tear something down. For me, I've always had life lessons. So my first show ever, I got paid for, it was here in Chicago at the Chicago
Not in
movie theater.
Wisconsin. You heard what she said. In Chicago. Oh, I'm sorry.
Shout out to Boulder. I can't stand him. Shout out to Boulder. I can stand him. I can't stand you. Shout out to Boulder. He paid me, and so this wasn't necessarily a bomb. I just was new to comedy. I had been doing comedy 5 months, and he saw me, and he basically was just like, okay, so let's be clear. The first time he ever saw me was my first time ever doing comedy. The show was just happened to be 5 months later. So it was a paid show 5 months later, right? But I only been doing comedy, 5 months. So I get there not even knowing the organization of a set.
Yeah.
What's that? Here I am just stepping on stage. And I was asking questions like, make some noise if you got a mama. Make some noise if you...
But it went good?
No.
No?
They didn't boo. But y'all know silence is worse than booing.
No.
So that was just the thing. And I learned from that, and that never happened again. So I'm not really a bomber.
What's something that you think you learned from that made you not really shy away from going back, but like made you say, you know what, I'm gonna get this shit right?
Well, I think just having material, being yourself, being very authentic, knowing that if you are the storyteller, it doesn't matter if the story is relatable or not in most instances, because if you're telling a story, you're going to bring people in. That's the important dope, and that's the dope part about being a storyteller. And I think that's the more comedic style I have, is storytelling. And then I'll bring them into the world. And then some people can connect, and some people are just laughing at the fact that happened to me. So yeah.
I can dig that.
Yeah, you feel me?
So I know you was a teacher. If you weren't doing comedy, what would it be for you? What would you be doing?
If I could pick a career, I would be on the radio. I'm actually going to do that now. I know that sounds crazy. That ain't nothing. But that's just it. That's just literally it. I mean, I know that's nothing. I mean, you know, God got so much in store for me. I don't know what's going to happen. but I've always wanted to be on the radio. I have a really dope radio voice.
I can dig it.
You know what I mean? I have a dope voice that people want to listen to. My laugh is dope. I understand, like I got a cadence that people can keep up with.
I can dig it.
And so I thought radio, but I'll probably just be a business owner, just, you know, corner the market in whatever industry that's just booming. That's what I'm doing now in certain instances, because you have to have multiple streams of income, because being a comedian is definitely my primary source of income, but I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
I understand the business side of comedy. I understand the business side of entertainment and residual income and making money in my sleep. So I would just be gung-ho on that versus right now.
Let me ask you this then. I know you love doing what you do now with the comedy. What would you say is your ultimate goal? Like
I can't say that.
You
I
don't know
can't
yet?
say that. No, I do know. I wouldn't even give myself a goal. That wouldn't even be fair to give yourself a goal. An
So give me
ultimate
a
goal.
5-year goal then. What's something you're looking forward that you want to make sure happens?
What's about to happen? What is happening right now is I'm just gonna blossom in acting. That acting career about to take off. My podcast, Through Thick and Thin, the podcast will be the #1 podcast.
What is it?
Through Thick and Thin. Through Thick and Thin, the podcast.
Tell me about that. What's that about?
I mean, I think that's just self-explanatory. We think about through thick and thin. We think about the ups and downs.
I don't know. Thick and thin could be ladies.
And you know what? It's so funny.
And
you know what? Honestly, we did try to do a play on words because I initially had another host, and he was thin and I was thick. But the through thick and thin part still is the mission of. A lot of times people see us as who we are, and they don't understand like how we got here.
Yeah.
So that's the through thick and thin, the process, the grind, the ups, the downs, and I want the nitty gritty of it, and just being transparent and allowing people to see that we're all human. We just all met some point of our destiny sooner than others that help elevate us to the world's eye. That doesn't mean that you're not elevated because everybody don't know, right? It's just that some people have the world's attention. And so the people that have the world attention, I want to hear their story. And I want to hear the story of people who's about to have the world attention. Because that's important too.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Now, I know we went through, I didn't get a chance to ask you, tell the people where you're from.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53206. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53206. 22nd and Center. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Packers. Let's go Admirals. Let's go.
We're gonna cut that
let's
part
go Brewers.
out.
If you cut that part out, I will report this podcast for nudity.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all know we just sat down with the funny as hell, beautiful Miss Kelly. Hey, look. Tell everybody what you got going next and where to find you.
So make sure you all stay locked in to Tubi. I have a super dope project on there called Botch. It's amazing. Stay tuned for Toxic Friends. I'm currently in production for that. Stay locked in with Through Thick and Thin, the podcast, Funny by Nature comedy tour, the Going Broke comedy tour. I host a comedy tour with Funny Marco, Gerald Houston, Boogie William. Just stay locked in for Kelly Kellz because it's a movement, and just know that you're really her, that you're really activated in who you are and what you're supposed to be doing right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, listen, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Funny as hell, even though you are a Packers fan.
Oh my God.
Listen. Sometimes it's like the Bloods and Crips coming together right now. Packers and Bears. Y'all know what it is. Look, Facts and Law, we out. We just had another one.
Bye.
You dig.
You dig.
Thank you.